Good morning. Today is November 19th, and I'm going to be making some winter decorations for outside in my planters. I've got some live tree and some branches from my garden. So let's get to it.
This is the holiday planter that we'll be making together. I made this one a little bit earlier just to see how everything went together and if I liked it.
These are the ingredients that I'm using. I got this at the Home Depot. It's called Baby Blue Spruce, and I'll put the stats up when I look them up. They're actually one of the smaller ones. I've got some white pine boughs, some tiny Annabelles, and some dappled willow branches. I've got incense cedar that I got at the Home Depot, and I got this at the dollar store because I couldn't find anything real, and I like the berries. And then finally, I've got pine cones that I collected on Thanksgiving weekend. The first step is digging out a hole deep enough to put the 3-gallon blue spruce in. What you're going to want to do is find the pretty side of the tree. And that you just do that by turning it and checking it from a distance. Unfortunately, there were only 2 available at Home Depot when I went, so I couldn't really get 2 matching ones. But I think I like that side the best. And then what you're going to do is fill it back up. You'll see that I planted it in its pot. I'm doing this because it's going to go out into the landscape next spring. So if you fill up the dirt, this protects the roots. There'll be no trouble because this is a very hardy tree. And I'll put the stats up on here again so you see just how hardy they are. Now don't worry that you can see the little bit of the peak of the pot because it's going to get covered up. I love having plants that do double duty. And this one will, for years to come, bring us joy in our garden. I'm going to push that in. This will sink as well. The soil is so dry. All right. Give that a good clean. Done with the soil. The next step, I forgot to tell you, are some lights. And they're going to get hooked up into my patio lights up there. This is only 10 feet, 4 inches, but it's 50 lights. And I think that's enough for here. When you get the lights, they're going to be in a tight formation. And it's always good to give them a good pull to let them relax a bit. Okay, so I'm going to put the receiving end. Where am I putting that? Plug in there. Yeah, okay, at the top is going to be the receiving end. I'm just going to drape that down the back. And then I'm going to drape this around. I'm going to fluff up the branches. This one just seems a little bit short, but I think I can sneak the extension cord in and through. So I'll just put that there so I know where it is. The next step that I did was the cedar, is the incense cedar. So what I'm doing is it only came with 1, 2, 3, 4 branches for $12.99. I think that's expensive. But anyways, I'm going to make it go as far as I can. So you just trim it like that. And I want it to hang over the front edge. And I guess I'll do the whole thing. If you look through, you can pull it apart a bit and just stick them in. The side that really matters is the side where people walk by. So that's really got to be full and nice. And the front side. Oh, we've got lots. I might sink this part into the other planter just to boost it up. There. So the next thing I'm going to put on is this I don't know what it is, berries, plastic berries. I could not find any red berries that I really liked that were natural. So I'm using these. And I'm going to start just above the seeding and put it down around. There. Tighten it in a bit, bend it a bit, that's good. There. Then I went in with my dappled willow branches, and these are actually really beautiful. These will help hold in the berries, and I'm going to trim these off after. There. Okay. Time to trim those off. So I'm trying to take them that they have a couple of bunches of needles. And I just cut it. And I'm sticking them in and give it a bit of arching form. And I'm really going to put a lot in just to fill up. Okay. Ah. The little ones I'm putting at the back because no one really sees them. And I'm putting the taller ones in the front. And I love the way they just hang over. see, even though I've cut that, I can stick it in the back and they kind of cover that up. And I stick it right down in. And the more I add, the more covered up they get. Put another one in there. There. And just take off the branch, or I guess they're needles that are a bit haven't fallen off the tree yet, but they're going to. You see they're coming off. This isn't erased. You can get it exactly how you want it. Okay. Now I've got some tiny seed head or flower heads of Annabelle. This Annabelle is always making tiny flowers. So we're going to use them in here as well, because they're just the right size. They just give that little something something. And I suppose if you were wanting to, you could actually spray paint these with a beautiful color, but I'm just going for natural here. Well, and last but not least, the pine cones. Now I'm just sticking them in and sort of wedging them in. There's a pretty cute one. It can go in there. Let's put them in. Look at that. There. And there we go. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you can do this with your winter pots. I know each one that you do will be beautiful and just in time for the holidays. See you next time. Bye. Oh, and when I find the extension cords and get it all plugged in, I'll hook it up and we'll turn it on and we can see what it looks like at night. Sounds like a plan. Until next time, see you later.